Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Discarded, and I make long-form videos helping beginners survive the grind, just like the graphic shows. And I got a special treat for you this week as well, because I've made the executive decision that instead of just doing 4 Let's Explore pilots, in the spirit of Christmas, I'm going to give you a 5th one, absolutely courtesy of me and my time. But jokes aside, let's take a look at what we're going to be playing, folks. And that's going to be none other than MilkTea Time. Now, you're probably wondering where I even got the idea to play this. Well, I'll tell you exactly what it is. The developer and apparently publisher, Star9 Cat Games, actually sent me a Steam key to check this out. And you know, just like with e-commerce simulation, it's a huge honor to me when somebody trusts me to take a look at their work, because I know, that it takes a ton of work to even do these things. So I just really appreciate even being considered, especially being a small channel. But the other really neat thing is that I consider a huge honor is, of course, that the release date is January 15th. So this game's not even out yet, and I got to check it out. Now, of course, I'm sure the version I'm playing will have a few updates before they come out to release, but I can't promise that, although I am pretty confident they will, because they've been very active lately with doing some patches and adding content and doing some fixes and all that good stuff. So I'm pretty excited to check this out, so why don't I shut the heck up and get to going in the game. Now, the only edit I'm going to have is going from this screen to the actual game, because I'm at my parents', so my setup is different. And I noticed with one of my other games that if I have it minimized, then it sits there and twitches and does all sorts of weird stuff. Okay. All right. Now, obviously, I had to go and turn off the music, because they did tell me in an email that they use a music pack. So for copyright reasons, we won't be able to check out the music track, but I'm sure you can figure that out by watching a video or something like that. Maybe somebody is brave enough to put it on there. But even though I don't have 1,000 subscribers, I don't want to have to go back and re-edit videos. So here we go. All right, so it looks like we get to make our character. I did set the English language is what I have, but I don't know. I don't know what any of these names are. So I'm just going to kind of click this a few times. Now, since it's my choice, if I had to write this by hand, what could I write the fastest? I want to say something like that. So let's go with that. Looks like we can do our outfit here. I would go with this. Nope. I stand corrected. I got to go with what I wear every day. I don't want a hat. I don't want a tie. This is mostly the top. I don't want a watch. Let's go ahead and put on a belt. That's fine. Let's take a look at the pants. Okay, I always do. I don't do cargo pants. I definitely don't do skinny jeans. So let's take a look at this. We got that. We got that. And we got what? No, I'm kind of a dark blue jeans kind of guy. That's what I consider the fanciest. So let's go with that. And then let's look at the shoes here. I don't really rock any of these. Actually kind of look like Hey Dudes. And I do rock Hey Dudes, mostly because I used to be a big flip-flop guy. But I'm going to go with the black Hey Dudes here. Modify head. Okay. All right, this is the facial structure. Don't have a ton of choices here, but I think I'll go with this one. Okay, I would have thought that would have been hair, but it's okay. Let's see what this is. Okay, that's skin color. I'm not really going to mess with that. We're not going to get that detailed. We do have a limited time, which reminds me, I forgot to start my timer. There we go. I am doing a 35-minute timer just so I can have a chance to stop and do an assessment. And the 35-minute timer is so that I can get closed up with stuff because I keep running along on these. I would say this is my most similar eye color to mine. They're kind of more green than that, but not quite as green as that. So we'll just go with that, I guess. This looks like a toilet, but this is apparently... Oh no, this is... It says makeup. Okay, so that's supposed to be a flip thingy. I'm not... I suppose you could call it... I mean, that's not really makeup. So I'm not really sure about that. Okay, this kind of looks like the closest thing I'm going to have to a beard. But we're going to have to do something about this hair. Oh, here's a comb. Well, then here we go. Okay, I used to actually rock something like that way back when I was in elementary school. My sister always called it the butt cut. But, no pun intended. Shave it. Okay, yep, that's me then. I'm definitely bald. Glasses. Yep, I do technically have more Ray-Ban style, so we'll go with that. And then earrings. I definitely don't have earrings, so I don't need none of that business. And then what's this? This is apparently nothing, or at least nothing yet. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it. At least good enough. We'll just call that a beard. We're going to pretend that's a beard. Okay, everybody? That sounds good. Let's confirm that. All right, name your milk tea shop. All right, well, I say we just play off of Discard T-Mart. Oops. Discard T-Mart. Let's do that, because I think it does the same thing. Do you need a beginner's guide? Absolutely. If you do not need to, you can check the operation mode in the settings button. Settings. Okay. Confirm. Prompt message. This arrow indicates that you need to pay attention to the UI icon it points to. All right. Sounds easy enough. Hints appear at the top left. Okay. Guidance. Display the location of the prompt information. Okay. Prompt message. Move using WASD. Confirm. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. That was a little awkward. So there we go. Okay. Rotate the camera using Q and E. Okay. That's easy enough. Confirm. Oh, yeah. I have to confirm first. Sorry. Press the right mouse button to drag and rotate. Well, usually in this... Oh, okay, I see. So I would say usually the dark ones indicate what you press, but since that's there, so that... Okay, so that makes sense. Just different. Hey, different can be good. That's fine. Confirm. Oh, yeah, because they want me to do it after confirm. Come on, I just talked about it. Using ZX zoom. Okay, that sounds simple enough. There we go. Use the mouse wheel to switch the item bar. Okay, I did kind of see that earlier when I was checking stuff. Use the number keys 1, 2, 3, 4 to switch the item. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I kind of figured when I looked up there, I saw the checkbox for each number, so it does want you to do each one. This arrow indicates you need to reach a certain location or interact with an item. Okay. Let's see, go to the store. Okay, we're gonna run up here. All right. All right. So do we do that or? Okay. Well, it was behind the counter. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not the customer. This arrow indicates that you need to interact with an NPC. All right, so blue tells me I need to... Oh, geez, they're running. All right, well, he's in a hurry. He's really excited. Okay. Uncle. So here's my uncle. I guess I got to talk with him. You finally made it. From now on, I'll let you run this crappy shop. All right, well, Uncle loves his shop, apparently. Uncle, your shop, lowers his voice, is even more shabby than I imagined. Okay, well, we're all beacons of positivity here. Well, it's okay. At least I have a stall. What are you standing around for? Come in and learn how to make milk tea. I have to go on a long trip in 2 weeks. Memorize the ingredients first. You take care of the shop for a few days and all the profits are yours. Well, I did tell the developer, I don't know the first thing about tea, let alone milk tea. So I'm actually hoping that this is going to be easy because I'm not very good with memorization because my memory is kind of doo-doo. But you know, obviously with the Let's Explore series, you get to see me go through this stuff, and you either get to be entertained through my pain and suffering, or you can cheer me on with my victories. But I don't know the first thing about this. I can run your little stall in 3 minutes. Well, that's pretty brave and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Wow, you're quite boastful, but at least learn my 2 simplest milk tea recipes first. So that's where you say if you don't want to learn. Okay, I get it. So, but I definitely need to learn it. So let's do that. Make the first milk tea. Pick up the stacked paper cups. Mouse click on paper cup to interact. That's the okay. I see it says pick up. Looks like we got 20 of them. All right. Put into cup storage box. Oh, stop, cup storage box. Put in. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. All right, so that's easy enough. Make Uncle's milk tea. Put a portion of the pre-made milk tea in the cup and seal it. Okay, so I did pick up a cup, which it says that I supposedly did, but I don't see that I have one. So let me go ahead and grab it. Okay, so there we go. Now I officially did. Put a thing of pre-made milk tea in it. Okay, I can do that. All right. Ooh, okay. That's a cool sound effect. Well, that's gonna make me thirsty over time. I wish I had something to drink. This might be shorter than I planned. But all right, place the cup in the sealing machine. All right, get a nice little progress bar there. Okay, now pick up. All right, now it says put it on the table. I guess we just do that. Okay, well, hey, that was easy. Great, you learned how to make the simplest milk tea. Now try putting 2 ingredients into the cup. Okay, let's go continue. All right, get a new cup. Okay, let's do that. Add a portion of milk tea powder to the cup. Okay. All right. Add a portion of coconut jelly to the cup. Was that okay? That's what this is apparently. All right. There we go. Place the cup on the sealing machine. All right, and then after the sealing process is completed, pick up the milk tea. Okay. It says talk to the uncle. Okay, let's talk to him. Smart, you mastered the method of making milk tea so quickly. Okay. Go ahead and use space to move the conversation along. Of course. Great. You seem to be very skilled at making milk tea. Well, I'm a pro already. Look at that. I'm a natural. Now trying the store for me. Now try running the store for me for a day. All right. You only need to accept the customer's order at the order counter, make the corresponding milk tea, and finally put it on the serving counter. Okay. I totally get it. That's perfect. I'll be out for a few days, so I'll be relying on you to look after the shop. Try practicing for a few days and don't make any mistakes. Oh boy. Well, I don't know if I'm going to trust that because I make mistakes all friggin' time. So process foods expire after a period of time. Yeah, that makes sense. So open the store and manage it. Okay, so we got to list 2 milk tea products, list Uncle's milk tea and coconut jelly. So we got to click this and that, apparently. Okay, those are now listed. Close the shop setup panel and begin business. All right. All right, so this is, he didn't, I thought he would take it, so let's put that there. Trying to see, is there like a sign that I gotta click to open? That's serving table B, order machine, perfect, okay. Metal seasoning station, okay. Nothing over here. Okay. Okay, I do see in the top right, it says set up shop. Maybe that. Okay. Yep, opening time. Perfect. All right, I guess this might be a conversation. Set up shop. Okay, yeah, that must have been it. So it's saying wait for customers to order. All right. We're gonna get a little hottie in a mini skirt coming up to start. Okay. I would wave at you, but my hands are busy ordering. So you want Uncle's tea, okay? And I have one. I happen to have one of those right here. All right. Oh, there we go. We got an achievement. First order: successfully sell a drink. I think I can handle this. Oh, those are some funky shoes. That's cool. All right, this dude's working out, obviously, so let me get you something that may or may not be healthy. He also wants an Uncle's tea. That's the coconut jelly, so I imagine I have to make this, so let's do that. I just had to click this. This one. Pick it up, and then deliver the food. Boom, okay. Let's go check this chick out. She's got some lovely blue hair. Very coordinated. Uncle's tea. Okay, boy, that's a popular one. Guess that's actually okay since it's really easy to make. And then let's talk to him. Oh, she liked it way more than the other person did. Coconut jelly. Okay, so I already have one of those. Let's grab that and let's give it to him. And there you go, buddy. Oh, look at that. I almost got 5 stars from him. See, look at that. I'm going to be the best place in town. Okay, this chick looks smart. Coconut jelly. Okay, yeah. That was this one. And then I think I got to do this first if I remember right. And then the jelly. Did that do it? I think so. And then... Okay, so I got that. And I can come over here. Give that to her. Let's take his order. Okay, just regular Uncle's tea. Okay, that works. Okay, and then let's come down here. Let's do that. All right, cool. Do you see it's nighttime? It says complete the first day. Okay, that's off duty. So the other one was... Let's see here. All right, so 45.6. Completed the first day of operation. Okay, that works. Got 38 and then a tip of 7.6. That's pretty good. It's almost that's actually 20%. So we did good. Heck yeah. I don't know what any of this stuff's gonna be, but I imagine we'll find out. But okay, so then it auto saves each day, so that's kind of cool. I know I like it when games do that because I'm too dumb to remember. Consult boss Zhang to purchase goods. Okay. You did a great job yesterday. I noticed you used a lot of ingredients, so it's time to stock up today. Yep, let's do that. This is Mr. Zhang from our street. He usually has all the ingredients you need, and delivery is super fast. Super fast. Kind of like freaking fast, but it's super fast. I hope I'm saying Mr. Zhang correctly, so if I'm not, if you could kindly get into Discord and kind of tell me in the voice chat how to not butcher that if I'm getting that wrong, because I'd like to say the names right. I don't want to just continuously butcher it, but I am an ignorant American. I sell a lot of milk tea ingredients. So this is okay. We're talking to this boss Zhang guy now. Just call me if you need anything. I can deliver anytime. Super fast. Okay. I'll definitely be patronizing your business more often, Mr. Zhang. Come try our milk tea when you have time. I'll come and try your crafts when I'm free. I see you're running low on ingredients. Do you have anything you need to order today? I'll check my inventory to see what's running low. Okay. Let's do that. And then, okay, so I click here. All right. Okay. So, order pre-made milk tea. All right. Well, I know that. See here, we went through because we got to do this. We did 6. So I know we're gonna need a lot of these. So let's at least. Hold on, shift. So is this a box? Or I think it's individual. It's got to be, yeah, it's got to be individual because it's so cheap. So let's at least do 6 here to get this to 10. And then just in case this gets up, let's get that up. And then, well, actually, before I get ahead of myself, we have 14 cups. And this only says premium because sometimes you can break these if you do too much, and I tend to do that a lot. But I am seeing down here delivery fee 10 and total price, so that's gonna tell me that when I make a freaking order, it needs to be huge because that's a giant freaking delivery fee compared to what I'm ordering. Like I feel retarded for, I feel dumb for spending 6 coins and then a 10 coin delivery fee, but I guess that's what I got to do. But yeah, I think that's what, well, actually, I don't know how much this next day is going to do. So let me actually make it to where I have 10, because I want to at least have it that way if we do 14 total, because like that's a pretty good amount, I think, to where I know I'm not going to, I won't run out of, I'll run out of these before I run out of these. You know what I mean? Not a main burn. Well, let's do that. Then I feel at least a little bit better, but it's still a 50% delivery fee, and that's just insanity. So let's do that. Okay, I got that ordered. Wait for the delivery person. All right. First time purchase, completed the purchase of raw materials. Okay. I kind of just ran by. Oh, okay. Duh. So we got our pre-made milk. Okay, let's grab that. And then, okay, they want me to put it in there. All right. Okay. Well, heck, that was simple enough. All right. Now we just got to consult boss Zhang to purchase goods. Reply to uncle. I've got the supplies. Before opening your shop each day, remember to check if you have enough ingredients. It's best to prepare everything beforehand. Ba Zhang says, of course, I can also deliver goods when you open, but it's best to prepare the ingredients in advance, otherwise you will be overwhelmed. I can believe that, because it seems like this could be a pretty fast-paced game at some point in time. Okay, you can continue running your shop. Bye! Alright. So, we have 14 cups. 4 of those. We got 14 of these, so we should be good to go at least for this day. So let's go ahead and click the thing to go ahead and open. Let's take their order. Coconut jelly, simple enough. Alright, so grab that, and I think we can, oh, let's try to zoom it out a little bit. Let's see. Oh, hey, how you doing? What's up, girl? Uncle's tea, that's the plain one. That's fine with me, nothing wrong with that. Keeping things simple. And this way I don't have to run around. Since we just, okay, that's cool. I wanted to test that, so you can just grab it and click it and you run over there instead of having to move the entire time. So that's kind of cool. That's a nice little Uncle's tea. Got that. Okay, let's grab it and then just click the table. There you go. All right. All right, just the Uncle's tea. That's fine. It's kind of cool that the last one, just like, it's a really good idea in my opinion to. Okay, store has been upgraded. We've also got an achievement, novice milk tea maker, for making 10 milk teas. Unlock new feature, name milk tea research table, price 150, category research table. Okay, and then we can also make pre-made taro. Okay, I don't know what taro is, but Guess we'll do that. So let's grab this and then put that back where the other one kind of was. So then we'll grab the cup and we'll make the uncles for them real quick. Deliver that. And they loved it. So that's great. Coconut jelly. Of course, the last customer of the day has to be the most complex. Let's get that milk jelly in there. Seal that bad boy up. And there you go. Oh, wait, we gotta grab the thing first. There you go, lady. Alright, so that's gonna do that. It says wait until tomorrow morning. Killing it, if I do say so myself. 42.8. I didn't quite kill it as much on the tips, but I would say that we're still doing pretty well. All right, researching new milk tea. Talk to my uncle. Okay. Better go talk to him. So you can just click on him, and just like with the counter, you'll run over there. So I like that too. Seems like you're getting the hang of it, but a small shop can't do without a good recipe. Why don't you research a new one? Isn't this pretty good now? What's good about it? Customers want novelty. Wink. Look at those other milk tea shops. They're coming up with something new every day. Come on, get creative. I'll give you some money, buy you a milk tea research table, and then you can start researching. Then I'll have to research it thoroughly. That's right. Get started when you're ready. I waiting to see the results. Okay, so this, just in case the dev sees this, I would add an apostrophe M on this so it says, I'm waiting to see the results. No, nothing major, but just wanted to throw that out there. But, okay, so it looks like he did give us some money, so that's great. All right, left click to place furniture. Use the right mouse button or the comma and period to rotate the furniture. Escape to cancel, Control Z to undo. Confirm. Here you can switch between the main categories of build structures, purchase furniture, warehouse, and blueprints. Here you can filter furniture by category. This is the toolbar. Grid placement, destroy, copy, move, undo, and redo. Okay. That's actually really cool that you have undo and redo. So let's do the research table. All right, first off, I'm going to say thank you and excellent job giving the little silhouette of a person to help us know what side we're going to be standing on. That's freaking A1 brilliance right there. Can I put it outside here? Yes. Okay, cool. Because I don't know what I'm working with as far as like, obviously I got to build within this dotted stuff, but I don't know what I'm doing. So, I'm going to use all the space that I can. So I'll just put that there. That'll work. Exit build mode, which, okay, everything else has been up here, so yeah. All right, now I got to start researching milk tea. Okay. I come down here and then research. Okay. All right, I remember seeing this in the video. I don't know what it is, but when researching milk tea, the cup must be filled with liquid. All other ingredients are optional. The ingredients must be compatible with each other, known as compatibility. A well-matched combination can enhance the value of milk tea during your research. You need to explore classic recipes that have the best compatibility. Okay, well, like I said before, I don't know the first thing about milk tea, so I'm not going to know squat about compatibility. So hopefully you guide me in there a little bit. All right, so cost 1, sec 3, cheap plastic cup. Okay, so So price, add base, add toppings 1. Allow top level. I don't know what that would even be. Oh, okay, so maybe in the lid. So if you have like one of those domey lids or something like that. Okay, we got the okay. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so we have already done. Oh, we just unlocked this. So yeah, duh. We're supposed to do the new one, I think. So let's do a base of that, kind of like how we have the base of the pre-made, because, you know, reasons, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what taro is. So we'll just do, so let's do, so the other one's Uncle's tea. And then it's just that. So then we can maybe, so, plain taro, because I'm not going to know what any of this other stuff is yet, I think. Okay, so that's empty the cup. Pre-made taro. So that would be if I had to delete it, which I don't want to do. This is this. I just want the... Okay, so let's save and research, because I want to leave this as a base, and then we can try this out afterwards, maybe. All right. I kind of look creepy there, not going to lie. But, okay. So this is the beverage potential. Okay. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but... okay. So this is going to be a mini game. Well, that is interesting. So you did a mini game for researching. Now that's an interesting approach. I've never seen anyone do that. Click to break the block to increase the corresponding points of the milk tea. The points of the milk tea determine the milk tea score. The more points, the higher the milk tea score. The milk tea score determines the price multiplier. The final value of the milk tea is obtained by multiplying the cost by the multiplier. The higher the research level, the more points each block adds. Okay. Makes sense, I think. You need to click on the bricks in this area to gain attribute points. So we got the purple, the orange, and the red. Clicking on a normal tile increases the tile's stat points. Okay. Here are your milk tea's attributes. The higher the attributes, the higher the value of the milk tea. Okay. So obviously, taste is not exactly what this is going to be strong in. So hopefully we can get a lot of taste. Here's your action points. Each click on a brick consumes action power. When your action power is depleted, the game ends. Okay, so I got 30 things. Here's your milk tea's potential level. The higher the level, the more attributes you gain with each click. Okay. Here's your milk tea's value. The higher the attributes, the higher the value of the milk tea. And so you're understood, I guess. So, well, I think they can only... I don't know if this is like Tetris or... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Trying to do... Click that. I know we want to click all those. Let's here. Proceed to... Oh, yeah. Proceed to next... Oh! Okay. I don't know if that was a good one or not, but let's do that. And then, yeah, let's proceed to the next level. Okay. All right. And that. Okay. Oh! Click on a skill brick to release a research skill once. Okay. Click to gain some... Okay. Oh, okay. I should have clicked that. Well, another one. That's action points. Okay. So let's keep clicking here. Okay. Now that's about the only thing I got left. Oh, sweet. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that still gives me the credit for that, so that's good. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing... Oh, crap. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, that didn't work very well. Oh. Okay. Oh, that didn't work very well. Rating boost, multiplier boost, potential layers. Okay, I guess maybe there, and there. Uh-oh. I don't think this is... Oh, dang it. All right, recipe, normal match. Recipe is unremarkable, which is, okay. Well, that's what I got, so... All right, mostly positive reviews. Okay, okay. Well, hey, that's not bad, you know, right? Because I think the other one, just the plain one, was what, 5? So if this is at least in the 6s, that's worth it, I'd say. Okay, available skill points. Unleash your milk tea's full potential and get the highest scoring milk tea. Okay, do I click that? Okay, all right. I don't know any of this. Increasing the number of bullets a cannon can fire at its muzzle to 25 upon research. Oh, okay. Allows you to move the muzzle left or right while firing. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Each click during research illuminates 12 surrounding grids. I don't know what that means. Each click on an attribute grid while researching grants 1 additional point. So that would give me 2 points for each one. This one illuminates them. I don't know what this is, so let's try that. Okay. Research done. All right. Initial study. Create your first custom recipe. All right. Got that. All right. List the new milk tea. Okay. I think that was up in here. Oh, dang it. Nope, that's a 4.4. Well, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's pricing, 4.4. Boy. So it's 6.5, 5266. And this is, oh, 3335. Oh, this is better than anything I got. Wow. Then in that case, I suppose, so let's remove the uncle's tea. And let's put the plain taro in there instead. And it says, okay, so I gotta get the taro. Yeah, I gotta order the taro. All right, Uncle has something to say. Okay. Just click that. Well done. You've developed a new milk tea recipe so quickly. I don't know, I'd call it quick, but that was kind of fun. It's so simple. My milk tea is sure to be a hit. Of course, it's hard to find the perfect recipe in one go. You can always revisit existing recipes and unlock their full potential. I understand. A good recipe certainly requires repeated adjustments. I'll continue to research the perfect one. So that means we have to play that mini game a lot. That was actually kind of fun, so I'm actually down for that a little bit. That's right, but since you are launching a new product, remember to contact your suppliers ahead of time to get all the necessary ingredients. If you don't have the ingredients when a customer orders, you'll be in a mess. I agree. I'll check your inventory right away. Well, okay, that was a little confusing. So another translation thing, again, just in case the dev's watching, is this should say I'll check either my inventory, because I'm the one running the store, or if you're still kind of talking about this being the uncle's store, then you would say I'll check the inventory right away, and then it would be true for either one of those cases. So whether it's considered mine or not yet, the inventory right away would actually be correct. All right. I'll leave the shop to you. Go ahead and make some milk tea. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, Stan. All right. Upgrade store progress. Interact with the cat. Okay, can I? No, I can't jump. All right. Oh. Okay, it just disappeared. Interesting. All right, I am petting the cat, apparently. All right. Oh, crap, it talks. What a cute cat. Humph. Another human making a fuss. Oh, it talks. Ah, the cat actually spoke. Ah, see, I'm not the only one. It's not just my ears. What's so surprising? Do you think this is some serious game? You know, I'm not surprised that it's not, but that's okay with me because we don't need serious all the time. Sometimes you just want to have fun, and that's so definitely what this is so far. Amazing. So, do you need help? Since you asked so sincerely, suddenly my stomach growls. There's a salmon-flavored cat food at the nearby pet supply store. Got it. You want me to buy you a bag, right? Apparently so. It didn't say so, but let's see. Oh, okay. Let's go over here. And then is there like a door or... Oh, no. It says use vending. Okay. So then use vending. Okay, so it's like a vending machine. And it disappeared again. Okay, good. I got that, looks like. Let me close that. And okay, I got it in my hands. Hang on there, kitty cat. Hang on there. Meow. Feed animal. So I did that for Gigi cat. Or maybe ZZ cat. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Tell me again. I need the correct pronunciation. I don't know how to do that. Sorry. So I'm probably butchering everything and looking like a fool. And I own it. I accept it. I just don't want to always do it that way. But you got the right cat food. This lucky cat will bless your store. All right, cool. I'll take blessings. Lucky cat. Then you'll calculate accounts. Listen up. I'm the 1,000-year-old. Geez, that's an old cat. 1,000-year-old lucky cat. Zhu ZZ or Gigi or whatever. I'm well versed in business and skilled at attracting wealth. I can answer all your questions about opening a shop. Well, so it's a business owner cat. That's great. Put me before you and you'll receive a reward box. Okay. So prioritize it, I guess, because it says put me before you, or maybe it's something else that's not translating well, but it's okay. Reward box. What goodies are in there? Of course, you can earn various bonuses to make your business easier. Remember, if you perform well during the daily closing, you'll receive a reward box. Oh, awesome. Great. From now on, you'll be our shop's financial advisor. See, humans have to go to college. Cats just have to apparently live for 1,000 years. So keep that in mind, children. You want to be a cat when you grow up. Don't get too excited just yet. My salary hasn't been negotiated yet. First, you need to build me a cat bed. No problem. All right. So I got to do a cat bed. Hopefully that's the salary because, okay, let's see here. Let's confirm that. This is all, I've seen this all already. It looks like, yep. Okay. It's a blueprint. Okay, it's not there. Warehouse, furniture. Build, furniture. Oh, over here. Okay. So we got that. All right. Now I imagine this is going to be. Okay, cool. It's got a grid, but you don't have to place it in the grid. So that's nice. I dig that. So in that case, you will put it right up against here. And then you're kind of just doing your own little thang-a-lang. But you don't even have to watch the people. And preferably don't just constantly watch me because that would be weird and creepy. All right, I think that's done. Also, said exit build mode. Now you can click the button in the upper right corner to view the game instructions. Okay, equals T. Plain through classic main collection book game description. I didn't see it, but okay. Upgrade. Store. Oh, there's the timer. I did accidentally bump it at one point in time, so I might be a little bit over, but only by a couple minutes. So let's just try and figure out this. This is upgrade stored progress, which I think has to do with opening the store again. So let's get back to it quick and see if we can sneak in one more day in a decent time frame here. We have that. It's only 8. We have 6 of that. We have 8 cups. I want to order more. So let's get like 12 of these. Oops. Actually, let's go 22 of these. Let's go 20 of those. And then let's just do 10 of those just for shits and giggles, and 20 of those maybe. That's like maybe 30. There we go, because then the delivery fee is only $10 and my total order is like 100. So that's cool. Yeah, let's do that. We'll bulk order this stuff here. All right. Now I did want to point out something. I don't know if I did earlier. So when I did this, I almost didn't put this plain taro out there because this was the number there. So I thought this was the quality of it. And then I noticed over here that it's by the pricing. And so then what I did is I mouse hovered over it. You can see here where it's got 3.0, 3.0, 3.0, 5.0. Here you got 4.0, 4.5, 4.0, 4.2. But then this one is like all 6s. That's by far my best one. So that I wanted to point that out. That if you do yours, don't get fooled by that part. Okay, so here comes the delivery guy. He's dropping that all off. That's fantastic. All right, let's put that there. Okay, so that I was kind of also wondering if I had to order them in certain sizes, because if you remember, I did 10, and then there was that. So I am happy that you get to at least do that it's by 10, so that you can kind of like keep putting them there or whatever. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it makes sense to me, and that's all that's important. All right, looks like we are good to go for another day, so let's go ahead and get going. Oh wait, yeah, we'll set up the shop. We have the plain taro and the coconut jelly as our 2 options here. And then I want to take this, and then let's go put that with those. We can probably take the 2. Maybe can we put, yep, combine that with that. All right, and then this guy wants something, so coconut jelly milk tea. So let's go ahead and make him that. This is pre-made milk tea. This is the standard coconut jelly. Sealing machine. Grab it and serve it. Oh, the cat's on the counter. That's nice. Oh, crap. I needed to do the pre-made taro. That needs to go. We'll put it here. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's not let me go unwarranted here. I'm going to do another. Just did a 10-minute timer, so it'd be like 15. Oh crap, I think I accidentally clicked that. Plain taro. Yep, so we want plain taro. Let's get that, and then we'll seal it. Pick it up, and then go bring it to them. And coconut jelly is what that person wanted, so let's grab that. Let's grab that. And that. Okay. taro. Okay. Hey, there we go. Earn pot of gold. Or first pot of gold. Earn 100 gold coins in total. Finally, you see the return of money. Heck, yeah, that's great. Let's do this. Plain taro. Okay. That. This. All right, FDA, don't mind the cat sitting on my counter in the food prep area. Plain taro, okay. All right, let's get that going. All right, that did that. I think that's all I'm going to end up being able to do. So that's 6, that's 8. Oh, did I get more coconut jellies? Yeah, I did. I got 10 there. Okay. So we'll wait for that. All right, so let's go ahead and click. Oh, it looks like we got a timer that'll do it automatically. Okay. I'll just click it, though, just so I can. All right, quick order. Get the... Okay, I got the reward. That's great. Overall rating 8.1. That's kind of an improvement. Cost performance. That's our best performance there. Click to open the box. Obtain $100. All right. So that's great. Got $100 just for clicking a box. That's awesome. All right. Recommended drinks. Customers talk to my uncle. Okay. Kid, business is booming and customers will be demanding even more. Lots of customers aren't sure what tastes good. They'll definitely ask, hey, what milk tea do you recommend? Haha, that's easy. I've been preparing for this. Oh, then Uncle will test you. For example, let's practice it now. I hear you have essence and taste drinks here. I'd like a drink with the essence and taste label. Ooh. Oh, essence and taste label. It says right there. Does this have it? Yeah. Oh, see, both of these are correct. So, okay. So it really doesn't matter which one I choose. So if I got to give it to him, then I'm going to obviously give him the cheaper one. So let's give him that. I think. Right? Yeah. There we go. Make a cup of flavored milk tea plain taro. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm going to give it to him, I'm going to give him the cheap one. Duh. Huh. Uncle, what do you think I am? Huh. You should be hoping that I'm a capitalist. So drink up store has been upgraded to level 2. All right. And we get a stove and a pan. Boba pearls, boba milk tea. Oh boy, we're unlocking all sorts of tea. I'm gonna have to research the boba tea now. All right, talk to Uncle. So I'm gonna do that quick. Still got a little bit of time here. Delicious. That's the milk tea I was looking for. Okay, of course. I won't recommend the wrong one. But remember, kid, running a business isn't like tasting food with your family. Customers have all sorts of different requests. Some want price, others want flavor. Yeah, I'll write them all down. From what I've observed, if a customer asks you for a recommendation, they'll almost certainly buy it. Many customers are too naive. But if you make a wrong recommendation, they'll definitely give you a bad review. Well, we don't want that, but I think that's probably going to be unavoidable. At least for me. Got it. All right. Talk to my uncle. Okay. Hey, kid, come here. Uncle's going to teach you something new today. Okay. Okay, what's that? So let's see. Pearl milk tea. It's a must-have in milk tea shops these days. Got it. Let me make you some pearl milk tea, right? That's right. First, set up a stove and a pot in the shop, and we can cook the pearls. Okay, so let's do that. Here's the stove. Again, we'll just try and use this This silhouette thing is a lifesaver because look at that. I would have no idea. I'd be freaking placing this wrong. But once we get it, and thank you, let's do that right here. I don't want stuff to be in the way. I gotta get the pan. Just put the pan there. Okay. I'll now open the setup shop interface. Oh, I need to exit build mode first. Okay. Then like that. Good thing you had that in there. All right. Order Boba pearls. Okay. Boba pearls. Let's do like 10. Okay. Let's just order that. All right. So we're going to do that. All right. Waiting for the speedy delivery guy who does super fast. All right. Boba pearls. Use the pot to cook a stirring change that. Oh, wait, no, I do not want that. Pick up, put in. There we go. No. Oh, wait, I gotta look for that. So let's coconut jelly, Boba pearls, pick up. Okay, I guess I gotta put those here. Oh, put in pot. Okay, so then, okay, good. So you just pick up the box and then you put them in there. You put it directly in the pan. I was scared that was gonna give. I would have thought that would have put the whole box in there, but it didn't. So let me go ahead and grab that. Okay, now I gotta grab the. Okay, I gotta set this somewhere. I think. Maybe the. Oh no, I gotta pick that up and then put it. I can't put it in there. I guess I'll have to put it there. All right. I guess I'll grab that. Okay, add a portion of milk tea powder to the extent. Well, they want me to grab it from there, but why there? Why not just grab it from here? Okay, I guess I'll just do what you say. Boba. Machine. But it's also good to know that I don't have to have them sitting on the counter. I can have them in there and on the counter and make them out of that. Okay. List tapioca milk tea. Maybe serving table. Oh, I can't put it on there. Oh, because I don't have it listed. Okay. Where was that at? I think that was in here. Oh, menu slot 2 of 3. Okay, sweet. So boba milk tea. So list it. Okay. I can take that off. Uncle has something to say. Okay. Well, then let me go find Uncle and... Uncle, come try my new bubble tea. The pearls are cooked just right, and the milk to tea ratio is perfect. Quite an improvement. But kid, I have an important tip for you. Our supplier only sells dried pearls, not cooked pearls, you know. Huh, I was thinking I could buy ready-made pearls if I was too busy. No, that's not an option. Their production line only makes dried pearls. Got it. Thanks, Uncle. So we have to cook it themselves, basically. And based on the timer, we're going to have to pretty much call it for actually playing. So let me get some thoughts here. You know, obviously there's a lot to this. And just kind of reading some of the comments, or not the comments, but like the patch notes, like there's still a lot left to explore in this. But I do have to say, this has been actually kind of fun. It's really satisfying. Like you're clicking, you got nice little sound effects to really kind of accompany what you're doing. I don't know if I'm going to be... It looks like we can eventually add structure to this, so then maybe I can expand this and then... Or maybe I have to stay within this little square. I don't know. I'm hoping that what it is that maybe I have to do my store stuff in this square, and then maybe I have to bring these in for a minute, and then do like the structure out there to like put up a wall and then do like a staircase to do like a second floor or something. I don't know. But that's all stuff that I don't even know because I didn't get very far, and that's because I can't just do like a 7-hour let's explore because then nobody watches it. But I do thank you for watching if you are watching it. And I also, again, want to thank the developer for sending me the Steam key for this. I had a good time with it, and I got to say, this is, you know, they said they thought it'd be a good fit for my audience, and I have to agree. Like, I think there's going to be somebody out there that might actually have interest in this. So in the video description, I'll have the non-affiliate Steam page link. That way you can check it out. It comes out January 15th. It doesn't say anything about a price, so I don't know what that's going to be. But make sure that if this seems interesting to you, to go check that back out and see if the price point that they charge is worth it to you. But yeah, if this doesn't get voted on, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably do this one in my spare time as well. I felt the same way about e-commerce simulation, and they both have had some good spots to it to where I want to check it out more. I'm really curious with this because it's talked about lots of customization, and while I don't know the first thing about milk tea, just randomly throwing stuff together is what I think is going to eventually be okay. So I'll figure it out somehow. But yeah, thank you again for the key. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you're satisfied with my comments and you know, me throwing it on the channel. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys are interested, or if it's not really your cup of tea, that's okay. But make sure you are respectful, because these devs work really hard on these games, and I don't want to see any kind of disrespect whatsoever. We can be critical if need be, but honest. But we're always going to have to carry ourselves with respect. But thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your time more than anything. That is not lost on me. It's the most important asset that people can give. So thanks for watching. Come back, see me again. Take care.